We decided to run the Career Reset program, which was a program to help people who were facing redundancy when COVID first hit. So back in March, we thought, well, what can we do to help people? You know, a lot of people were coming to us, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people feeling really worried, maybe had already lost their job or were fearing that they were going to do so. And we had, I think, 500 or 600 people try to sign up initially. So a lot of people were interested, which was sad, but also we thought, right, there's something we know we really can help these people. So we've obviously worked with lots of people who have lost their jobs historically through redundancy. And we thought the one thing that people really miss in that scenario is community. It can feel really lonely if you have been made redundant and you're on your own. So we built this program. It was 4 weeks. So we had sessions on Zoom every week for 4 weeks. And then we had a Q&A every week as well. So an hour long to answer people's questions, help them with specific issues. And it was totally free and just created a community. So we had about 200 people who took part. We had an online community, a chat for them. We helped them to connect with each other. And ultimately what people really said is that the community aspect was so important. It helped them to not feel like it was going to be a disaster, to reframe redundancy, that maybe it's an opportunity for them to do something that they really want to do instead of just falling back into whatever they were doing before. Connect with other people. There was a lot of skill sharing. People were sharing jobs that came up. People were helping each other on their personal sites and CVs and all of that stuff. I guess our biggest challenge is our ambition, our own ambition of we want to help millions of people to do work that really matters to them and get people working on problems that really matter to the world. And I think for us, probably one of the biggest challenges has been that means something different for everyone. So before, we used to focus a lot on, do work that really matters to you, knowing that that's very different. But ultimately, what we've realized over time is we don't want to just help people do work that matters to them. We want people to use their skills to fix the problems in the world. So I think one of our challenges has been trying to really be clear on what it is that we're trying to get people to do, which we have, and are really excited about that, helping people to do that impactful work. When we first became a B Corp, as one of the founding B Corps in 2015, it was, in the UK, it was relatively new. People didn't really know what that meant. There was a lot of educating of other people that had to be done. We were so proud to be a founding B Corp and really were flying the flag and shouting about it and felt really, really proud about it, which we still do, of course, every day. But what I've seen in the last, I would say probably the last year and a half, maybe the last 2 years, that there's this awareness about B Corp, which really has grown. People know what it is. People have heard about it. People are excited about it. And now that there are bigger organizations who are signing up to be B Corps as well, I think that's making a huge difference in how possible things feel. 5 years ago, I ran a workshop with C-suite executives from all of the big companies. They really wanted to adopt it, but it felt like, oh, it's such a big organization. How could we ever make that happen? And I think more businesses getting involved is showing that actually they can if they want to. And it's really exciting to be part of that and see all these new people getting on board, people committing to something that's bigger than themselves. Because if we're going to build back the economy after COVID and in the future, it has to work better for everybody. And it's exciting to see that people are really thinking that way, and that B really is like right there, out there leading the charge.